Today on the Living Young and Free show, we take a look at some useful websites, how to make a cheap speaker out of household basics, and a few ways that you can save money on music.
This is the Living Young and Free show, giving the 25 and under crowd tips, tricks, and hacks to get the most out of your money. Young and Free is a credit union movement that gives young people a voice, a head start, and useful information.
Hello, I'm Cheryl, and welcome to episode 2. Today I am excited to introduce 3 new segments which will become ongoing features on our show. First, we have What in the Web. This segment will scour the internet looking for the best resources for young people, financial and otherwise. We will provide ratings and recommendations of what you should look for. The Living Young and Free show has its very own rating system, with $1 being take a quick peek and $5 being full of awesomeness. This week on What in the Web, Josh takes a look at tables, tech toys, and tunes.
Today I'm going to show you 3 very useful, very interesting websites that you can use to help save yourself some money. Our first site today is called smartbargains.com. How it works is these professional shoppers make deals on canceled orders, overruns, and manufacturer closeouts so that they can resell the stuff to you at 30 to 70% off. There's nothing on the site that isn't cheaper than its retail cost. They also categorize their bargains into new arrivals, almost gone, these are things that are nearly sold out, and buyer's picks, these are things that people are actually buying. There's no RSS feed for the site, but you can enter your email address here to sign up for hot deals and exclusive offers. I think this site deserves a 4.5 out of 5 dollar signs. Alright, the next site I'm going to show you is techdeals.net. Notice it's .net and not .com. This is not actually an online store. It is just sort of a compendium of sales and other deals found on other online stores. Stores like buy.com, overstock.com, Office Max, Office Depot, Staples, Best Buy, Walmart, Sears, all these sites, all their deals are found on techdeals.net. As you could guess from the name of the site, techdeals.net, most of the offers are for things like laptop computers, HD TVs, camcorders, video games, video game consoles, headphones. They do have an RSS feed, so you can click here and subscribe. I am going to give techdeals.net a 4 out of 5 dollar signs. And the last site that I'm going to show you today is Pandora, which is free internet radio. Basically how it works is when you first go to the pandora.com, it prompts you to enter a band that you enjoy. I put in Red Hot Chili Peppers, so the first song it played for me was I Could Die For You by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Now the cool thing about Pandora is it uses the Music Genome Project to sort of guess or predict other bands and songs that you would like based on the band that you entered in the first place. So after I Could Die For You was done playing, it played Pardon Me by Incubus, which is another song that I really enjoy. Alternatively, instead of entering a band name, you can come down here and click on genre stations. I'm going to go ahead and click classic rock. Okay, so it added another station for me up here, and it's playing Hotel California by the Eagles, which is another song that I really enjoy. Pandora is also available for cell phones. There's a ton of other stuff you can do on Pandora. They've got lots of videos. You can find songs, artists, read the blog. You can share your station with your friends, tell a friend about Pandora, all kinds of stuff. I am going to give Pandora 5 out of 5 dollar signs. Now go and browse bargains to your heart's content while listening to Pandora's free internet radio. Now back to my favorite Canuck, Cheryl.
Thanks, Josh. Sadly, because I'm a Canuck, I cannot check out the awesomeness that is Pandora because it is not yet available in Canada. Dear Pandora, please change this. This show is more than budgeting and why credit unions are awesome, which they are. We want to teach you to live young and free. This brings us to On the Cheap. In this segment, we'll show you how to save money on everyday items and activities. This could mean do-it-yourself projects or taking advantage of cheaper options on things you're already doing. Take it away, DeAndre.
Yo everybody, it's DeAndre, and for this week's On the Cheap, we are going to go to Instructables.com and download a guide that shows us how to make a speaker out of a box of macaroni and cheese. Let's do it. The most important component of our macaroni and cheese speaker box is the musical greeting card. And since we didn't have one on hand, Justin and I went to a store to go buy one. Now, don't worry about what kind of card you get because we're only going to be using the speaker from the card. So feel free to get the High School Musical theme musical greeting card. No one's going to judge you. Okay, I am, but not that much. To make this happen, all you need, aside from the musical greeting card, is any kind of box, some electrical tape, a pair of scissors. A glue gun is helpful, but not necessary. And if you have one of those X-Acto knives that look like a scalpel, throw one of those in. And the most important thing is a pair of old headphones. First, using your scissors or your scalpel, and cut the 2 wires that lead from the speaker to the audio thing. Meanwhile, cut a flap in the back of the macaroni and cheese box, and then make a circle around the speaker to where you want to cut out. Cut that part out, and you've got your speaker box all ready to be put and placed in. Now, take the headphones and cut right under the earpiece. Using your scissors, cut the wire in a way that it allows the black cord to come up so you're left with exposed wire. Do this for the headphone and for the speaker from the car. Using your powers of awesomeness, take your fingers and twist them together, making sure that each part is touching. Go ahead and put those together with some electrical tape. Now, place the speaker over the hole that you previously created. Cut a hole down in the bottom so the jack can come out and run that wire through there. Using the glue gun, put that in place, and you are ready to rock out, my friend.
So that's the one at youngfreealberta.com, right?
And that, friends, is how you make a speaker out of a box of macaroni and cheese. That's it for me. I'm DeAndre. Check me out at youngfreetexas.com. Back to you, Cheryl. Peace!
Cause I ain't no hollaback girl. I ain't no hollaback. Great, well thanks DeAndre. Our third segment is called That's What They Said. In this segment we send out one of our spokesters to the streets to ask young people a burning question about how they're saving money. On this That's What They Said, Miles is asking, how do you save money on your music?
So I'm going to hit the road and find people who really want cheap, free, and legal ways to get their music. Let's go. Hey Cheryl, so I'm here, I've relocated to the TELUS World of Science and looking for somebody to talk to about free music. I think I see somebody. Let's go. Hey, how's it going? What do you do to get free music or to get music on the cheap?
Generally, I use my library membership.
So you just take out a couple CDs at a time and then bring them back when you're finished listening to them?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
What's a good way to get free music or music on the cheap?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to share my secret.
I usually just do all my downloading on iTunes. It's, pretty cheap, 99 cents. And, once in a while, I'll just wait for a track to come out free. They have that once a week thing they do.
I would also suggest Amazon's MP3 store. The tracks are a little cheaper than iTunes and they're all 100% DRM free. If you'd prefer that all-you-can-listen-to subscription approach, check out eMusic, Rhapsody, or Napster. And for up-and-coming indie music, make sure to visit amystreet.com and The Hype Machine, which is at hypem.com. Back to you, Cheryl.
Thanks Miles, and that's our show. If you have any feedback or ideas for upcoming episodes, feel free to comment below or write us at livingyoungandfree@gmail.com. Join us next time for more great tips, tricks, and hacks on how to make the most of your money.